So we're glad to have Mr. Shiwaju back to talk about um, the barring of outgoing calls from unlinked SIM. Welcome back, Mr. Shiwaju, and sorry for the.
Thank you. Thank you, Destiny.
All right. So why do you think Nigerians have been reluctant to link their NIN and SIM?
Okay, like I said earlier, as I was saying, I think those who are yet to do so, I really don't know what their excuse would be because federal government has created a wide window for us to, achieve this even before now. I recall that at many times before today, deadline has been given and extension has equally been given to Nigerians who are here to link their name with their SIM. So if there is any Nigerian who is yet to do so, it's probably because they don't want to do so for reasons best known to them. I don't want to say probably for mischievous reasons or otherwise. Possibly persons who do not have access to registration center or those that are probably old that could not access registration centers that's probably close to them. I think those are the only few persons that are yet to register their or they are yet to link their SIM with their NIN. Because to be fair with NIMC, they've given us a lot of time. One, they've also decentralized the registration, that is NIN registration, so that at least people can get their name. They've decentralized the process. We have quite a number of places where you can get yourself registered with the NIMC. Third-party registration centers were adopted by NIMC at least about a year ago, and almost even in some schools,
Okay.
you see some of these third-party operators approach schools to register, even our younger kids and all that. At least some of our children, they now have names. So I don't know why it's difficult for some Nigerians to actually link their SIM with name. Of
Okay,
course, they know.
Mr. Shiwaju, sorry to cut you in there.
Okay.
Now, um,
Okay.
unlinking their SIM, I mean, from reaching out to maybe people that are calling them at this time, do you think that's the best way for the federal government to go about it?
Of course, because if you have created a wider window for people to comply with a simple instruction that, of course, will help us security-wise, that will help us, of course, even with our database and social register and all that. Just a simple process to do, and this process, of course, they've been simplified for us to be able to achieve using USSD and then some other means that we can use to achieve it. So if by now we still have quite a number of persons who have not complied with just this simple instruction, I think the best thing to do is to unlink them. Of course, if you can't make a call, which of course is very important to every or an average Nigerian, you
Okay.
would definitely run to the necessary place where you need to get this thing done.
Now, before we ask how this linking of SIM is checking crime in Nigeria, some people before now complained about, being asked for money to pay extra so that they can link their SIM. Now, how has this linkage of SIM checked crime in Nigeria?
Wait, let me first address the first part that you said that people are being asked to pay to link their SIM. I'm not aware that people are being asked to pay to link their SIM. What we were aware of then was that to get registered, that is to get your name, national identification number, sometimes become tedious to the extent that some touts who log around registration centers offer to help, prospective registrants, and at the end of the day, they require them to pay one or two monies there, here and there. But NIMC have come out to say that this process is entirely free. If you can walk up to an accredited NIN registration center, you would definitely do this for free. But
Okay.
to pay to now link, that I'm not aware of, because to link is probably the most simplest thing to do. Through USSD code, you can link. There are different USSD code that has been assigned to different telcos,
All
that
right.
is telecommunication operators, that they give out to their customers to use to link their SIM with their name. So
Okay, okay, all
I'm not
right.
sure money needs to exchange hands before that is done. Now, talking about curbing crime,
Yeah.
yes, of course. In the past, I think we've had issues with having correct data of Nigerians. Now, we find out that we can have more than two or three Ahmed Abubakar. Permit me to use that name, for
Okay,
example. You
okay.
can have two or more Ahmed Abubakar, and you'll be wondering who is who among this.
Okay. Now, having said that, I understand where you're coming from, but because of time, we'll be unable to continue with your answers. Thank you so much, Mr. Shiwaju.
Please do subscribe to our YouTube channel and don't forget to hit the notification button so you get notified about fresh news updates.